Hey guys, so I've seen a lot of you guys suggest to me a certain combination of push rods and rod ends for the E Revo 2.0. Well, I finally got my hands on them. I'm going to put them on my E Revo today and see how long they survive. These are the rods I'll be using. These are off the brushless edition, the V1 E Revo, and I'm going to try those out. And you got to have these little spacers. These spacers are going to go on these rods. And then these are the rod ends I'm going to use. I was under the impression that these were aluminum or something because I never saw them. I heard people talk about them, but no, they are some kind of a plastic or rubbery type plastic material. So we're going to need the pivot balls out of here because these don't come with any pivot balls, as strange as that may sound, but Traxxas pivot balls fit fine. Just pop these balls out. I'm actually going to use these in the RPM rod ends. Trying to prevent them from going everywhere and do it on camera. There we go. That's what we need. Need 4 of these. That's easy. Oh, this little spacer goes right there. Screw the rod end on. There we go. Not too tight, don't want to strip them before we get them on the E Revo. Those little spacers are so that the rods are the same length as the 2.0 rods. That comes out just about right, or it's close enough. Went ahead and installed them. There they are. They seem to be the right length and they fit fine. Let's see how well they hold up. That was literally the second jump I did. Look at that. That's one rod end gone. And no way. There's a little spacer. How is that? That's crazy. Wow. Usually these go flying. Let's put another rod in on there and see how long that one lasts. All right, I got it back together, and to be honest with you, that wasn't all that bad of a crash. That really should have held up. I know the stock push rods would have survived that, but I got it fixed, and let's keep on going and see if I break another one. And there goes the other one. That is, man, seriously? These things are not holding up. I went back and watched that crash and I analyzed it, and it's very interesting what happened. It was the landing that ripped the rod out. As the E Revo came down, you notice how this part right here is the part that actually hits the ground first. So when it hits the ground, this wheel comes forward so hard that it rips that rod end out. Once it does that, the axle comes out, and if you notice on the video, the wheel does not come back up, and also it stops rolling. It stops rolling because the axle has came out of the ball socket. So I don't know. I'm not impressed with these rod ends. Like whoever suggested this to me, several people did, not just one guy. I don't know what you're doing, your E Revo, but it's not jumping it like I do. And the stock rods are the only thing that seems to hold up whenever I jump this thing. I've made a friend. I wonder how long he's going to stay up there. What he's doing up there. He's planting eggs in my head. I guess I'll just finish the video like this. Alright guys, so my new assistant up there, yeah, he agrees. I'm not going to keep jumping my E Revo with those rod ends. I don't want it to tear up the axles. Every time I jump that E Revo and those rod ends come loose, the axles come out of the sockets, and when they do, they just kind of flop around, and that's how you break axles, or one of the ways. I'm not ready just yet to change out those axles, so I don't want to break them if I can help it. I do have another idea. I have one more idea for push rods for that E Revo 2.0. It's going to take some work though. I may have to buy a drill press to do it, and I'm not sure that just anyone can do this modification, or even if it works. I don't know, but I'm going to try it out maybe next weekend or something. But yeah, maybe it will work, because all we have to do is stop the rod ends from sliding off those rods, or preventing them from being pulled off the rods. That's really the problem. Hey, it's me from the future. I made all the rest of this video, and I was editing it, and I had said something on social media about me making a video about these rod ends, and they didn't work out very well for me, and someone told me that I need to Gorilla Glue them to the rods. So that's what I did. I Gorilla Glued them. I let them sit for like two days, and then I tried them out, and on the second jump, I didn't film it. I didn't even care to film it. But on the second jump, this push rod came loose. Not the one I have on here now, the one with the rod ends, and it bent the axle. I don't know if you can tell the drive shaft. I don't know, but yeah, it came out, and when it came back, it pushed into the side of the E Revo, and it bent the axle. And I actually took the axle and I hammered it out with a hammer as straight as I can. But I said it was going to bend the axle, and it did it. So yeah, if you think that if I need to super glue these or Gorilla Glue them, I already did it, and it didn't work for me. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you learned something. I know I did. Apparently I learned not to listen to people on the internet. They keep telling me, you know, try this push rod, try this rod in, and it never works out for me. I spent lots of money listening to people on the internet. Maybe I'll learn. But hey, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.